Hello, my name is Aidan Berg. I'm a sophomore at Klein Cain High School, and my apologies for not being with you today, but I'm currently on a trip with the Klein Cain Orchestra in South Padre performing for a festival. Before I begin, I would like to extend a gracious thank you to the Klein Cain Live's faculty and students for assisting me in pre-recording my Klein talks, as it has enabled me to speak about my passions, which is synesthesia. So what is synesthesia? Synesthesia directly translates from Greek to English to joined sensation. The formal definition is a perceptual phenomenon in which stimulation of one sensory or cognitive pathway leads to an automatic involuntary experience in a second sensory or cognitive pathway. So this condition is relatively rare, with 1 in 2,000 people having a facet or form of synesthesia. This figure is 75% female, so I'm rather a minority. And it's difficult to diagnose as the characteristics are very unique and vary between each person. No synesthete is the same. So some forms of synesthesia, lexical gustatory synesthesia. An individual with this form of synesthesia may experience tastes associated with a word. So for example, someone with lexical gustatory synesthesia, whenever hearing the word school, may taste lead. Or whenever they hear the word orange, they may taste orange. Another form is grapheme color synesthesia, where an individual may experience color with numbers or any other empirical values, such as if someone were to experience and see number 1 being red, number 2 being orange. It simply varies. And my personal form of synesthesia, chromesthesia. When I hear music, my brain elicits not only an auditory response, but a visual response. Basically, I see and hear music. I share this condition with jazz legend Duke Ellington, rapper Kanye West, and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame icon Billy Joel. But it's important to note, every single one of us, chromesthetes, our synesthesia is completely different from the other. The shapes, colors, and textures I see are completely different from the shapes, colors, and textures that Kanye West sees. So some of you may ask if this condition manifested after a traumatic brain injury or a concussion, or if my parents just dropped me down the stairs way too many times. But I have never not had synesthesia, so it's incredibly odd to think about not seeing colors when listening to music. You can imagine my surprise when I discovered that it wasn't normal to see colors with music. I was listening to Hannah Montana's You Can Get the Best of Both Worlds, and my world was absolutely rocked. Chromesthesia has provided me with an incredibly unique perspective on music. For example, I'm not much of a fan of pop music. Their similar chord progressions, lyrics, and messages are so boring to my ears that I will only listen to pop music under the condition to see it. Because pop music is incredibly flowing and it's fun to watch. It's not fun to listen to, but it's very unique to see in how it is conceptualized in my brain. Some other examples of what I experience when I listen to different genres as when I listen to jazz music, I see navies and silvers. It's very relaxed, it flows, it's kind of just sitting in the back, and it's very, very relaxed. Rock music is always red, in your face, and very exciting to watch. I really enjoy listening to rock and pop music a lot. Country music is often barf green. You can interpret that whatever way you want, but there is one exception, Billy Ray Cyrus. For whatever reason, Billy Ray Cyrus's Achy Breaky Heart has always been orange and will always be orange, and I'm not sure why. The rarest color I do see is indigo. I think it's a very special color, and I think my brain associates it with certain tones and colors, yet I have yet to hear a song on the radio that invokes indigo. However, I don't think English has the proper vocabulary to effectively describe and conceptualize synesthesia. So with the help of Cain Live student Aidan, we have attempted a recreation of my synesthesia. This is an excerpt of Victor Wooten's You Can't Hold No Groove. Thank you. In conclusion, I'd like to thank you for your time, and I want to conclude this presentation with a look to the future rather than a summary of the presentation. I plan on pursuing an education in music, specifically electric bass performance or music production, but no matter what, I will continue to make music and explore the different colors I see through my synesthesia. Thank you.